Have you ever wondered why your life feels heavier than others? You do the right things. You pray. You try to live with integrity. And yet your path feels steeper, your battles harsher, your pain deeper. Let me tell you something. It's not your imagination. Those who are chosen by Allah often carry storms that the world cannot understand. It can feel as though a target has been painted on your back. But if you recognize this, perhaps you are one of them, set apart, marked for a higher purpose, crafted for something beyond the ordinary. And here's the paradox. Being chosen does not mean an easier life. In fact, it often means walking through valleys that test the core of your being. Trials that feel like punishment are, in truth, proof of your calling. These struggles don't just break you, they remake you. They strip away illusions and force you to rely not on the applause of people but on the steady approval of Allah alone. Maybe you've cried alone at night wondering why suffering clings so tightly to you. Maybe friends have drifted away without reason. Maybe you feel like you carry a burden invisible to everyone else. If so, hear this. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. And you are not alone. Across centuries, the chosen have walked the same narrow road. And every tear, every rejection, every loss was never wasted. It was shaping them into something extraordinary. Let's walk through the 5 pains that mark those chosen by Allah. When you understand them, your journey will begin to make sense. 1. The pain of rejection. Rejection comes without warning. One day people are by your side, the next they are gone. You search yourself for mistakes but often you'll find none. The truth is this, you haven't changed. Your light has. And that light unsettles those who live in shadows. The chosen carry a presence that exposes truth without a word. Just by existing you challenge what others would rather ignore. So instead of facing themselves, they push you away. Even the prophets were not spared rejection. The people of Nuh rejected him. Ibrahim was cast into fire. Muhammad's mocked, boycotted, and driven out of his own city. If the most beloved to Allah endured rejection, do not be surprised when you experience it too. But rejection has a purpose. It detaches you from human applause and attaches you to Allah's approval. It is also Allah's way of protecting you. Some people cannot journey with you into your destiny. Their presence would only weigh you down. So when Allah removes them, understand it's not cruelty, it's mercy. Do not chase after those who left. Make dua for them, release them, and trust that Allah is making space for those meant to walk with you. 2. The pain of loneliness. There is a loneliness that no crowd can cure. You can be surrounded by friends, family, laughter, and noise and still feel an emptiness gnawing inside. The chosen know this loneliness deeply because it is not caused by the absence of people but by the difference of spirit. You carry visions others cannot see. You think in terms of akhirah while others think only of dunya. You feel pulled toward purpose while others chase comfort. And so even when you share what's burning inside you, you are met with blank stares or criticism. This creates a silent ache because the very things that define you are the same things that separate you. You love people, but you cannot walk in their direction. They pursue success, you pursue meaning. They blend in, you are called to stand apart. This loneliness is not an accident. It is purposeful. Allah often isolates the chosen so he can speak to them without distraction. Musa was called in the quiet of the mountain. Yunus found his turning point in the belly of a whale, alone. Even the prophet would retreat to the cave of Hira long before revelation came. It is in solitude that Allah builds you. It is in loneliness that your roots grow deeper. While the world sees absence, Allah sees preparation. And yes, it hurts. You may wonder why those closest to you cannot understand your heart. You may cry when your deepest prayers go unheard by those around you. But hear this, your loneliness is not a punishment, it is an incubator. Just like a seed must be buried alone before it rises, you too are being hidden for a season. And here's the promise, you will not always walk alone. In time, Allah will bring people into your life who understand your spirit and elevate your soul. Until then, the loneliness you feel is shaping you and setting you apart for what is to come. 3. The pain of inner conflict. Every chosen one faces a battle inside. Iman versus desire. Obedience versus temptation. You try to pray but feel drained. You try to read Quran but struggle to focus. You make promises to change yet your nafs pulls you back. And then comes the guilt, if I truly loved Allah, why would I feel this way? But even the righteous struggled. Umar feared hypocrisy in his heart. Yusuf faced temptation yet resisted. The truth is, chosen ones feel temptation more fiercely because Shaitan knows your potential. If you're meant to inspire, he'll attack your tongue. If you're meant to lead, he'll tempt you with pride. If you're meant to worship, he'll try to twist it with ego. The absence of inner struggle is not always strength, it can mean surrender. Your conflict is not failure. It's proof that your heart is alive. Every fall is a chance to rise stronger. 4. The pain of renunciation. The chosen are called to let go again and again. Sometimes it begins small, a habit, a song, a place, a person. But over time the sacrifices grow heavier. Friendships that once defined you now distract you. Paths that seemed perfect suddenly feel wrong for your soul. Even blessings others celebrate may not be for you. Ibrahim left his homeland. Musa left the palace. The Sahaba left everything for the sake of Allah. Each sacrifice felt like loss, but it was actually preparation. In Allah's plan, letting go often leads to something greater. Your tears of surrender are seeds of future joy. 5. The pain of waiting. Perhaps the hardest pain of all, waiting. The world races ahead while you feel stuck. You pray but the answer feels delayed. You knock but the doors remain closed. Yusuf waited in prison. Ayub waited through illness. Zachariah waited years for a dua to be answered. Their delays were not punishment, they were preparation. Waiting purifies intention and builds patience so you are ready for the blessing when it comes. The meaning behind the pain. When you weave these pains together, rejection, loneliness, inner conflict, renunciation, and waiting, you begin to see the pattern. These are not signs that Allah has abandoned you. They are marks of His calling. Rejection shifts your trust toward Him. Loneliness sharpens your ear for His guidance. Inner conflict keeps you humble. Sacrifice frees you for greater gifts. Waiting strengthens your faith. Your journey may be difficult, but it is sacred. While others chase ease, you are being shaped for purpose. One day all your tears will make sense. You will see that the nights you spent crying were planting the future you prayed for. And when the promise finally arrives, you will say with certainty, it was worth it. Every tear, every rejection, every lonely night. It was all worth it. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can walk this journey together.